This short video is about adding Avenza Maps to an Android-based smartphone or tablet. You want to go to the Google Play Store, and in the Apps and Games, you're going to want to search, and you're going to search for Avenza Maps, A-V-E-N-Z-A Maps, and you'll get something that'll come up like this, Avenza Maps Offline Mapping, and you're going to want to install that. Now, when you're installing it, it'll take a little bit. You want to make sure you don't buy the paid version. There's a free version that we'll be using, this free trial version, and that's perfectly adequate for the class. You don't need to pay for the version. The paid version is about $40 a year, and you don't want to do that or don't need that for this class. This will take a little. Now, when this is done, you'll actually want to open that. Open this, and if you go back to your home page, you can see what that icon looks like, and that icon will look like, let's see, where did it get installed here? Okay, it got installed here, okay, on the desktop, and that's where the icon looks like, and you'll want to start that icon. Now, at this point, you don't need to sign in or say I'm new or do anything of that sort. You're welcome to do it if you want to, but it'll add a lot of extra steps that you don't need. All you need to do is use the trial free version. And so we're going to say X here. We're going to cancel out of that. And then, now this is very important. You want to have Avenza Maps use your GPS that's in your phone or your tablet. So you want to say allow. Nothing will really work well if that happens. Now, they give you a free getting started map, which we don't really need. So I'm going to hold your finger down on that button till it turns yellow, on that line till it turns yellow, and I'm going to throw away that particular map, that test map, or that beginning map that they give you. Now we want to add our base map to this that you're given for this class. So you go down to the bottom and you do the plus, and you're going to download or import a map. And when you download or import a map, you have a URL. And this URL, we're going to not use any of these other options. We're going to use the URL, and we're going to fill in a URL that the instructor gives you. Now, these are the URLs that we'll be using. You'll be given in Canvas. And to load the map, you're going to be using this URL. Now, you'll get this through an email. You'll get this through Canvas, but it'll look like this, St. Paul Campus Current PDF, and it's got that particular information on it. So we're going to use that. So I've got that either typed in or pasted in from the link that you're given, and it'll be in this format. It'll be using that shortcut and then that name, and then we say OK. Now when we say OK, it's going to take a while for this to download, so we're going to have to be patient depending on the speed. You want to make sure you're doing the whole process in Wi-Fi, not over your cell data. That'll be. This is what it'll start looking like as soon as you get a connection. It'll start waiting for download. Then it'll start downloading and processing. Okay, when it's done, this is what you'll see, the map of the St. Paul campus, the current one. And you'll just touch that or tap that, and that will bring up that offline map that you can then walk around on. And now, if you were on campus, which I'm not, that if you were on campus, there'd be a blue dot. And that blue dot would move around as you moved on this particular special campus map that we took with the drone. And this is the little button that would bring the center of the map to your blue dot if you click on that. Now, what we're going to be doing is adding some pins to this, and I'll do that in a separate video, adding some pins to it. But before I do that, I want to point out there's a cursor that you could see here, and that cursor, we want to change that cursor color. So what we're going to do is go back to the main menu, and at the main menu we're going to click on the little three buttons at the top in Settings, and then the Settings we're going to go to Display, and in Display we're going to change the crosshair colors so we can see them a little better on the map. So we click orange, okay, and then we'll go back to our map. We click our map. And now you can see that the crosshairs are a little easier for you to see. And if you move the map around, the crosshairs move. Now you'll have a blue dot on the screen when you're on campus, showing you your current position. Okay, now the next video will show you how to add your waypoints to this process, this map.